No problem.
15 minutes went by fast. Where did it go? All right, is everyone back?
Yep.
Yes.
How was the coffee, guys?
Good.
Good. Okay. As I said, you can have your coffee or tea at the desk and take a sip. I'm fine with that. While we're going through class. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of debriefing on the pictures that we just made. You guys just gave me impressions of the pictures of those people, John and Sarah and all those individuals. So it's an open group discussion, and I need you to participate and give me your feedback. Okay? Is everyone with me, or we're still missing people?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yep. I think we're all here now.
Okay. I think I'm missing one person, and I think it's Taliban. He's probably not back as yet.
Me, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. You're here. Okay. So my first question to you is, why is this exercise a part of the session on diversity? Why you think we included impressions as a part of diversity?
Because Canada is diverse.
Canada is diverse, yes. And, okay, go on.
Maybe we shouldn't form impressions of people.
We should not. That's correct. But because we're so diverse, it makes it more harder, difficult to assume about a person, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be harder because if you live in a country where it's like, say, in Japan, I mean, I know there are Indians in Japan and other nationalities there, but majority of the people are Japanese, right? We would always guess, oh, they're Japanese. They would have a university degree because most people in Japan, they do go to post-secondary. Do have a post-secondary education and all of those things. But in Canada, it's a little bit more tricky to even think that this person is from, this is their origin, this is what they do, because we really don't know. We're a melting pot of many, many nations. And as Alicia said, it's not right to make impressions of someone because we really don't know the person. We can be so off, we can be so wrong. So that's why it's a part of diversity, because we're so very different. We come from different walks of life. Our beliefs are different, our values are different. The way we think about post-secondary education could be different. In Russia, or shouldn't say the word Russia because it's such a bad word right now. But in that part of the world, in Poland, I think everyone has to go to university. They're all educated. In Pakistan, almost everyone has a degree there. right? So it's really, really difficult to have an impression or make an impression of people when you're just seeing them and not knowing a thing about them. So that's why it is included in diversity, because diversity is a melting pot of different people from different walks of life. Okay, so that answers that. So how did you feel to label people based on the pictures that we just did?
Felt like I was being judgmental.
We were judgmental, yes. Okay, and how did that make you feel?
Bad, guilty.
Okay, felt bad, yeah. Poor Richard. I thought he was a fisherman. Someone thought he was something else, right? Right. How did it make you feel, Taliban?
Mhm. Yeah, I think we misjudge people based on pictures. Like we don't know more about them, so we mostly get them wrong. Yeah.
Yes, and it makes you feel really bad.
Yeah.
Say that you're working with someone, okay, and you really don't know the individual. You just make an impression, oh, this person is from Korea. And they're not, that's who they are. They're very clannish to their own people. And you're working with them, and you realize that after knowing the person, you realize that this person is not from Korea. And you're having a conversation with the person and go, oh, you're from Korea, huh? Aren't you? And the person would say, no, I'm not. I'm Canadian. How would you feel?
Yeah.
Really bad. Really bad. So you make a wrong impression of that individual. So it's best not to do that. Okay, so when you were labeling these people, you felt based on their picture, that is who they are, right? And
Yes.
so wrong. Yeah, we're so wrong. Okay. So in your own minds, what led you to develop the personal profiles and that you have created for each person?
Our assumption, like previous knowledges.
Based on your previous knowledge?
Yeah. And assumption.
Okay. Anyone would like to talk a little bit about that? And someone else?
Means based on society and the way they carry themselves. Gave me that impression of them.
Yes, exactly. Their dress code, right, Alicia, you're getting, yep, that's one of them. The haircut, the dress code. What else did you use to make an assumption?
Colors, yeah, skin colors.
Skin color. Anyone else would like to talk a little bit?
Body languages.
How the person took the picture. Yes, exactly. With the
Facial
relaxed
expression is another one.
facial expression. Right. And so we assume by, especially Richard, he stood out for me. It's like he's outdoors, right? So definitely we are going to look at all those things when we make impressions of others. And would you say you guys make impressions of others in your daily lives?
No.
No?
Yeah, we
Not
just
here, no.
or like subconsciously do like without our knowledge when we look at some people.
Do you
Maybe that's home.
You don't think that?
It
Oh no.
subconsciously happen. Like when we look at it, we just think, okay, this. I think it normal for everyone.
You guys all agree?
No.
You don't. Oh wow. Okay, good for you. Good for you. Everybody else. Everyone else, do you make impressions of when you meet someone?
Usually not, or at least I try not to.
Oh, you're so good. Oh, you're so good. You and Elisa don't make impressions. How about you, Mofi? Do you make impressions of someone when you meet them for the first time?
Yeah, most of the times.
Yep. I do too. I really do. I don't label them, but I just, I wonder what this person does. What do they do? Like, especially about their work.
Yeah.
Like you think, what is their profession? But, we all do. It's natural for us to make impressions of others when we meet them for the very first time.
First time, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to go into the values. What types of values did you assign to the individuals? Like, if you can memorize, I'm going to go back to the pictures, okay? And you tell me what you think the values are, what their values are. Okay, let's look at John. What do you think John's values are?
I think he put
Is he
his
honest?
happiness first.
Huh?
Sorry, what did you say?
You think he's honest? He looks like an easygoing
he's like a
guy.
honest person. He looks like a
Honest, very honest, hardworking.
Not, I cannot say.
Yeah, he looks hardworking and like an easygoing person.
Okay.
Hard worker.
Hardworking. He's carrying a box, right?
An easygoing person.
An easygoing person.
Yeah.
What about Sarah? Trustworthy?
Seems to be honest, but not really hardworking.
Why would you say that?
You wouldn't see that, right? You would think that Sarah is not hardworking. Is that what it is, Tillman?
She's smart working, I think.
Yes.
Not too serious. I mean.
No.
What do you think her values are, Omalara?
I think she looks so excited, and I think she looks like someone that she's ready to work on. She's a friendly person.
Yes, I feel that way too. Easy to get along with, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but when it comes to work, I think Sarah could be a very serious worker.
I think so.
Yeah. I can look at Sarah and say, she's having fun now, but
fun, in our workplace.
When she's ready to work, she can be very serious at her job.
Yes. That's the way I see her. Yeah.
And you guys agree or no? Disagree with me?
I agree with you. I agree.
You guys disagree? Anyone else agree or disagree? Everybody, the class?
Agree.
Agree.
Yeah, agree.
Okay. Me too. I agree with that one. Okay, so let's look at Anna. What do you think of her values are?
She looks creative, kind.
I think she's determined. The other way. She kind of.
Why do you think she's determined? The look in her eyes?
Because the sharp look and
Little lazy.
A bit lazy? She looks
Yeah.
lazy. Okay. You just being honest. That's all it is. That's what you think. Yeah. She looks lazy. Okay. Do you think that she holds high values like honesty, integrity, someone you can count on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serious.
Serious, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we can attach some values to Anna. I think that she could be excellent at her job. I think something she would take seriously. I think she's flirtatious. She can be. And I'm sure I'm wrong with all of these. And she likes to party. Yeah, that's what I think of Anna. Okay, what about our friend, Richard?
Easygoing.
He's
Very
kind.
easygoing, kind.
Kind and honest.
Laid back. I mean, I guess that's just a synonym for easygoing again, but yeah.
Down to earth.
Do you
Adventurous.
adventurous? Yes, I think so. I can see that in Richard's eyes.
Yes, he
Adventurous.
looks adventurous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you saw Richard on the street, would it be a face that you could go up to and ask a question? Like if you needed a direction to go somewhere, would you approach Richard?
Yeah.
Yes, of course I will. Yeah.
Thanks.
I will. He looks friendly.
And I think he would. Looking at Richard, I think he would write down the instructions for you
Yes.
and give it to you to make sure that you get where you're going.
Where you're going, yes.
Yeah. So
It looks pleasant.
very pleasant, very helpful.
Down to earth person.
Down to earth person. Yes. I signed those to Richard as well. Okay. Alrighty. Let's look at Leo.
He's not honest.
Not honest. Okay.
A little self-absorbed, I'd say.
Self-absorbed. Okay. It's all about Leo, right? Any good qualities about Leo, though, guys? Come on, gotta be some good qualities.
He's probably a lot of fun to hang out with.
Yeah, he looks creative.
I think he's dedicated
Okay.
to making money. Like, yeah, he's most
Do you think Leo is good at his job?
Not sure.
Not sure.
He doesn't really look so serious.
He doesn't look like he's very dedicated with the work only.
Okay,
He
so
looks
you
like a
wouldn't-
guy.
So in other words, you would not give Leo your money to invest.
Yeah,
No, I would not.
give-
They're looking at him. I would not. No.
Oh my gosh.
No, I won't.
Ready? So Leo, no, sorry, no, and big no.
No, at all.
Leo, you have a face that we're not too happy with, right? So,
Yeah, yes.
but it's hard to judge Leo. It really is. By just looking at his picture is really, really hard.
It's also a lot harder to guess for him compared to everyone else because he's also the only person wearing glasses. So he's the only one you can't see the eyes of.
Exactly. That's a good point. Ash. Okay, so let's move on to Ty. What values do you think Ty has? What are his values in life?
Mm,
Do you think Ty is ambitious? No?
maybe.
Mm,
I can't just place him.
I feel like Ty's just kind of still figuring himself out.
yeah, I agree.
Okay. Do you think that he's going to, he is what was his position again, Ty?
Mm,
He's an artist or what?
He was a model, wasn't he?
A
he's a
model,
model.
yeah.
A model, okay.
Okay, that's a tough market to get into. So with Ty, if some values that Ty hold, maybe he's a,
Easy going.
a family person. He looks like he was very close to his family.
Yeah.
What else?
Easy going, nice.
Yeah, he's an easygoing guy, a nice guy.
he looks honest.
He dresses well too. He has a necklace on and he has a nice collared shirt.
Fashion.
He's
fashion.
fat. Would you say he's a pleasant looking person?
No, the fashion, fashionable. Is it something? I don't know.
Personality wise?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks pleasant.
He looks pleasant. Yes, I
He looks
agree.
pleasant.
Yeah, he does. He looks pleasant, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Albert.
He's
Our
very
friend
serious
Albert.
with his professor.
Very serious.
Very emotional
He's very
person.
serious
Like
with
an
his
angry
professor.
person. I can't sit on the road and ask question from him.
Dedicated.
Emotional person.
He looks committed.
Very emotional.
Emotional?
Yeah. Dedicated.
Okay.
Not so
What else?
easygoing.
Uptight. Okay, he's
Yeah,
uptight.
very tight.
Okay. Oh, poor Albert. Albert, you're in the dust. Sorry.
I can't see him on the road and ask him
Albert,
questions.
you're in the dust. Nothing good about Albert. But he could be a very good
Very
professor.
best one, yeah, yes.
He could be a very good professor. All right. What do you think about Butch? I thought about Butch here.
I will run.
Not so
If I
easygoing.
see him, I will run.
That's
And
courageous.
It's courageous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Courage.
Do you think that he's a fierce dog? Butch is fierce. Like he would come in and
Yeah.
Does he look angry here? He's yawning, right? So he's a bulldog, so they do that. But he looks like a good puppy, a good dog. He looks strong. He looks obedient, yeah?
No.
Yeah, it does. Okay. So let us go back. So these are some of the values that you can attach to an individual. Okay, so the next question is, why did you assign positive values and or labels to some people and negative values labels to others? Why do we do that? Positive and negative.
the facial expression shows the most. Like if person smile, it says a lot of good things about him. And
Yes,
if the person
right.
is not smiling and hiding the eyes, or yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because of the appearance.
it's a bad. It gives
Yeah.
bad impression.
Okay, so it based on facial expression and what you can see,
Yes.
right? Is what you can see at the time.
Appearance matters.
Yeah, so you can be positive or negative. The person has a rough voice, which is like angry voice, and Taliban said not pleasant, doesn't smile. Then you're going to label that person in a negative way. Okay, so in the workplace, would you label individuals in the workplace? When you finish your course and you're in the workplace, would you meet your co-workers and label them? This one is lazy.
No.
This one is late. This one is my
No.
lunch partner. Okay, no, you shouldn't do that. You got to wait to get to know people, right? Get to know them,
Yeah.
and then you can move forward from there on. And we do that. We sometimes label co-workers and team workers. It is so true. Especially in a team, we have some lazy people. When I was working in the team effort, we had some very lazy people in the teams, and they didn't want to do anything. So a few people did all the work, and the others, well, we did label them that they are lazy, and that was the truth, because we knew them, we worked with them, and they wouldn't pull their weight. Mofit, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I agree with you. Most of the time when we work as a team, there are a set of people, they don't put their effort.
Yes.
But there are some people, after work is finished, they come and say that, we did it. And then they try to take
They take credit for it, yes.
credit for it, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So would you say that's a valid label when you say someone doesn't pull their weight and you've known the person, worked with them for a number of years?
It depends, of
Yeah.
the...
Okay, but in real life, we do that in the workplace.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
not good to do it when you just meet the person and haven't worked with the person, know nothing about these individuals. It's not fair
Yeah.
to say that. By the looks of you, you're lazy, you're not able to manage, you won't fit into the team. It's not acceptable to do that in the workplace. So we cannot
Yes.
go and label individuals. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what can you do to stop these practices in both you and the others? What can we do?
We don't care about other people we only like we should just care about ourselves most.
No,
I mean, we don't worry about what other people doing or thinking. I mean, if we stop doing that, maybe.
Get to know the person first.
we first of all, we should not make impressions or make assumption of others, especially in the workplace. Especially in the workplace. And how do we stop ourselves from thinking that way? Is that we just assume that the person is a good person. You just assume that the person is a good person and a good team player. And then you look for some good qualities in that person. So most of the people, some of the people in the team, they could be just not pulling their weight, but they are, you go to lunch with them and they'll pick up the tab just like that. So you sometimes have to look at the good qualities, or, you organize in an office party and they're the first one to say, I will go and order all the stuff, I will put it together. So although you may not find the good qualities in a situation, there are good qualities in everyone. Every person has some good qualities there. It could not be just work. It could be, being another team player, but someone you can able to have a really good conversation with, someone who is very good at ideas, creative ideas. So that's their strength. So you have to look for that in an individual. Look for the goodness of what this person has to offer, then make an assumption and making impressions, which sometimes are very wrong, of individuals, especially in the workplace. Okay? Have you ever heard the impression, the first impression is the lasting impression?
Yeah, always.
So you walked into the office, this is your first day, and you are in an insurance company and you're working in a team environment, and you just assume that, or you just give the impression that, you are in control and you know it all, and you come across like that. And so what the others are going to think of you is that you are bossy and I need to stay out of this person space. Okay, so that's a first impression. First impression is very lasting, so be careful not to make impressions of others, and always be positive and display great attitudes and behaviors around your co-workers in office environment, especially at work. I would like to tell you to continue this in your home, but this is a workshop about employment. So within the office environment, always display these positive behaviors. In your first day at the job, and working with your teams, always have positive impressions of others. Look for the goodness in them, because there's goodness in everyone, right? There's goodness in everyone. Sometimes it's easy to find, sometimes it's hard to find, but there is. Okay, so we do make impressions of others, and on that note, we will read the last slide. So I'll ask Mofit to read this for me.
We must make the world a place where love dominates our hearts. Nature sets the standard for beauty, simplicity, and honesty are the essence of our relationship. Kindness, guidance, our actions, and everyone respect one another.
So true. So there's goodness and kindness in everyone, and it is so simply said. And we need to show respect at all times. Thank you so much, Mofit. That was well read. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're finishing up with impressions. What's your takeaway from this lesson?
Yeah, don't judge any people by their looks. Like, don't judge a book by its cover or something. Similar.
Don't judge. Very well said.
Yeah.
Anyone else would like to add the takeaway from this? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
No.
Hello, we're
What's
here.
your,
I can't really think of anything else to add.
don't judge the book by the cover. That's what.
Cover, yes, yeah.
Okay. So when you go into your jobs, when you finish with this workshop and you're going to start in your first day on the job, are you going to make assumptions or impressions of others in the workplace?
No.
No, we don't
No.
really
No.
And if someone rubs you the wrong way, are you going to look for the goodness in that individual?
Yeah, it's better to look for goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And never assume that this person is a horrible person. Chances are they're not. Okay, and you're going to have a lot of that in the workplace because in offices nowadays, say that you work in a medical environment, there are hundreds of people in there. If you work in a retail store, you're going to be faced with a lot of customers. Some of them may look like Albert, by the way, coming in, right? And you may say, oh my gosh, this is going to be a really tough one. But, it could be the easiest and most nicest person ever you come across. All right, so be prepared for that. We also make impressions of a person culture, right? Or we believe that certain cultures are superior to another culture. Have you guys ever heard of that one?
Yeah, like some people think like that.
They're better than this culture. The Americans think they're better than the Canadians, right? And so on and so forth. But that again is another, making impressions of a nation, which is so much incorrect. The Americans think that Canada, all we have is ice. It's just
they
snow.
think- yeah. They
But
think
until
This is all new to me.
Sorry?
I said, wow, this is all new to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if you go to the States and you say that you're from Canada, they would say, oh, how cold is it there? What's your temperature in Canada? I'm going, we are in the 30s, we're just as warm as you, probably hotter. Go, you guys get sunshine there? Oh, yeah, we do. Right? So that's another impression of, people, others taking, assuming about your culture, your country. They also assume about your culture. They assume about your food. They make assumption about the way you dress, the color of your skin. We all do that, right? It's a part of who we are. So, just turn the other cheek and say, that's all right. You think this of me. I am not like that. You need to get to know me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so we are going to, I hope you enjoyed this session. And it's a part of your diversity workshop. So we are going to, oh boy, I can't even do diversity now. It's your lunchtime. Okay, well, chat with me for a little bit about, cultures and a little bit about your diversity, your diverse population from where you are.
I'm from a small island, Bahamas.
You're from where? You're muffled.
Sorry, let me turn the headphones off.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Better, yeah.
Okay, so I said I'm from a small island. I'm from Bahamas. So
You're
it's
from
not,
Bahamas. Oh, nice. I love it there.
it's not that diverse at all. This is all new for me. I've never even seen Indian people or Arabian people before. This is like the first time, so it's all new.
Which part of the Bahamas are you from, Alicia?
Nassau, Bahamas is predominantly Black.
Really? I thought it was mixed.
Yeah.
But it's the Bahamas a part of the of U.S.? It is a U.S.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You say if it's under US control?
Do you use Bahamian dollars or US dollars?
Oh, we use Bahamian dollars, but we also use US dollars. It's the same, $1 for $1, but you can use $21.
Oh, okay. And so you predominantly okay, you're breaking up now. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm very interested to hear about the Bahamas. So you let's put your headphones back on then, because we are breaking up a lot.
Okay. Let me get these back on.
So would you say it's a
Pairing.
diverse? It's okay. Would you say it's a diverse nation?
Bahamas? No.
No, eh?
85% of it. It's almost, let me put the headphones on. Okay, now it's on.
Okay, so it's predominantly blacks.
Yes.
Oh.
85% African,
Mm-hmm.
12% European, 3% Asian, and 3% Latin American.
Oh, you do have some mixture there then. Alrighty, okay. And so your culture, is it mostly based on the British system or the American system?
British.
British, okay. So it was a part of the British colony then, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice to know. Alrighty. Well, I went to Nassau once years ago. It's beautiful beaches.
Nice.
Really nice. And you have some really nice casinos there, high rise. Yeah. Not that I'm a gambler. Oh no! Don't make don't perceive me as a gambler now. Okay? Don't perceive me as a gambler. Impressions, guys, impressions. But you do have some good casinos there, right?
Yes. You sound like you went the expensive places.
Oh, I don't know. But I loved it there. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay, so we see she's from the Bahamas. I'm sure we're from different parts of the world. So this country is so diverse, so diverse, and you're gonna meet a lot of people in the workplace from different walks of life, different race, different ethnic background, different way of dressing, different way of greeting, different way of doing things. Communication styles are going to be different. And the way they approach you is going to be different. So you have to be prepared for that. So your next workshop, which is going to be after lunch, is all about diversity. And then I have developed a workshop, which I will show you. It's about workplace culture, how things are done here. If I have time, I'll do it. How things are done here in Canada in the workplace. What is the expectation of an employee within the work environment? Okay, so hopefully we'll have time today to go through that one with you. But I'm going to give you a lunch break, and we'll be back at 1 o'clock. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you for sharing, Alicia.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, so enjoy your lunch, guys.